Time for another book review. This one is Old English Game Bantams as Bred and Shown in the United States by F.P. Jeffrey and William Richardson. This one, I believe, is still in print. And trying to see here what edition this one might be. So I don't know what edition this one might be, but I'm going to tell you something. This book taught me so much about genetics early on, and you wouldn't think that right off the bat, but the fact of the matter is genetics for every breed of chickens, color-wise, physical trait-wise, are basically the same because they all trace back to the same ancestral species. So you read about how to breed Old English Bantams, you learn how to breed whatever colors into whatever breed you want, because the Old English has the most recognized number of color varieties of any breed in the US to my knowledge, and they keep adding more. I've actually heard that there's shows where it's nothing but Old English Bantams. Now, it's a paperback cover. I've worn the back cover off of this. I do not like this type of bookbinding. It makes it hard to turn pages, but it allows you to lay the book flat, which is nice. So it's kind of a good and bad deal. But just to give you an idea of what all's in here, gives a little bit of the history. Come on, focus. Anyway, history, changes in the standards, how they're judged. There's some illustrations regarding dubbing in here, done by the now famous poultry artist Catherine Plumer. Talks about breeding for characteristics such as temperament. Talks about your earlobes, beaks, eyes, toes, and that, I believe, that section just basically tells you what those colors are in accordance to the color patterns as set by the show standard. Now, I bought this book a long time ago, and like I said, they've added colors since, as far as I know, to the standard. I don't know if they've made it into this book in later printings. But then it goes into all these color varieties. And basically, when it gets into the color varieties, oh, here you go. Here's one for you, Springer. These are your ideal body types right here. But when it gets into the colors, it starts off with disqualifications, defects, and then it has excerpts written by breeders on how they obtain the proper color. In the case of newer colors, it talks about how they've made those colors, and it also talks about ways you can improve the color and ways that outcrosses can benefit your color. Now, all of that is very, very good information. However, the thing that really helped me understand genetics with this book is the charts. And I'm going to show you one of them just real quick here. These are the types of charts that help me understand how genetics work. What this chart says, it starts with black-breasted red, and it tells you what happens when you add barring. That turns into Creole. If you turn it this way and go dominant white, you get red pile. You come this way, you get light tan. Two sets of recessive modeling, you get a spangle. Recessive black becomes brassy back. Add Colombian to that, you get quail. Then you can make a silver quail. Take a BB red, add silver, you get silver duckling, or dark brown, you get ginger red. And it's got charts in this book for the BB red or duckwing family, the Wheaton family, and the crowwing family, which is your birchins, your brown reds, your lemon blues, your blacks. So for a long time, I think this was kind of the go-to for a lot of people learning. And I think it is still an invaluable and affordable piece of literature. So, highly recommend looking into this one if you get a chance. Thanks for watching.